So, like, you and I years ago hooked up,
Tell the
and
folks.
this is back in that era where I refer to myself as like a completely different person. Also, I was like 2 years out of the closet, like in Santa Barbara.
Where are you?
Yeah, I didn't come out till I was 18. So, at a time where I was definitely figuring out myself, you said something after that really I kind of admire you for. I'm sure I like was trying to hook up with you again after, and going back to boundaries, like you respectfully declined, and I had never been anyone this like honest with me before. Again, this is back when I took this personal back then, but you politely declined and said that, to be honest, you didn't feel any sexual chemistry. And back then, I totally like took it personal, and like especially after everything else I've said earlier, like you take it as an attack on you,
Right.
like what did I do, or like was I not good enough, blah 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 blah. But now that is such a polite and like refreshing thing to hear, because that happens and it's okay when it happens. Not everyone is compatible. I don't know, I just like, especially at a young age, I mean, I'm sure we were like 22.
Yeah.
uh I just admired you for that, and I like randomly think of that moment a lot, or that you saying that. And yeah, so I just wanted to tell you that it's been like an underlying thing, like as I've kept in contact with you over the years. I just thought it was cool that you were so respectful with it, and you weren't like trying to like hurt me or like insult me. Yeah.
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 Thank you. I appreciate you understanding, even
Yeah.
if it wasn't like immediate. Because I know how I mention it as an awkward moment where I'm like, I know it can feel awkward, but I know it can
Yeah.
also be hurtful. And
Yeah.
so I try to just be like, well, that's what it is, though, you
Yeah.
know? And it's got nothing to do, because I know that insecurities start popping up like that. You know,
Of
it's like,
course.
is it, do I look a certain
Right.
way? It's like,
Right.
no, that's why we hooked up in the beginning.
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
it's just, I didn't feel a certain thing. And
Totally.
that's what it is.
Totally.
So,
And also, like, sometimes you don't know until you're there, and then if it doesn't work out, like, you don't have to do it again. I carry that with me with anyone I hook up with now. Like, sometimes you don't know until you do it, and then
right,
if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again.
right.
And you are allowed to tell people, like sometimes I catch myself wanting to like not hurt their feelings, or like in the past maybe I would have blocked them or ghosted them, and it's like you can be honest with people and just tell them, and it's fine. You don't need to like skirt around people's feelings.
Yep. And if it's something that affects them, it's something that they can
It's
look
not your
into.
problem. Yeah.
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 But yeah.
Amen.
How would you build a platonic friendship or any other kind of relationship? How would you start something like that?
How would you start one now?
Like, we're rekindling a friendship, right?
Yeah.
We started one way back when,
Mm-hmm.
very briefly,
Mm-hmm.
through a hookup. And then since then we've had like contact every once in a while through social media,
Yeah.
and then popping up at the bar or
Mm-hmm.
something.
Which I have no memory of.
Right.
I hope it was nice.
It was, yeah, it was quick. It was very like, hey, oh my
Was I
God.
hitting on you then?
No, you weren't.
Okay, good.
I don't remember because there was a moment after.
Oh god.
The thing is, we texted after. I forgot how long after. I don't know if it was immediately or it was during a Pride something, and we were like, let's get together to like hang out for something. That's when I mentioned like, hey, yeah, just to let you know.
Like reestablishing boundaries.
Yeah, because it was
God,
like
was I
a while
drunk?
ago. I don't know, but
Is that the vibe you're getting, that I was trying to meet up to like hook up?
no. And I mentioned it when I sent you the message. I was like, just so you know, that's how we met. Remember? And so I just
Yeah.
wanted you to know that like I'm not I'm not looking for that
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? I'm
yeah.
like down to hang out, but
Yeah.
it's like that
Yeah.
was a long time ago, and
Yeah,
da da da
yeah.
da. It's funny that you don't remember any of that.
I don't.
Because this is like after we met up for Rocco's or whatever. Like, yeah.
I
I
really
mean, you
don't
must have
remember that.
been.
For Pride in West Hollywood?
It was Pride, yeah, somewhere around here, either LA or something, like a parade or
Wow.
something.
Yeah. And obviously, like, I swipe up on your stories all the time, and tell you you're handsome or whatever,
Mm.
but like just know that
I don't.
okay, yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
No
Cuz you are
worries.
handsome and like
Thank
I
you. I
can tell you
appreciate it.
like
That's how I see it.
yeah, no, like I know myself a lot better now, and I've seen you come into your own and really embrace like you being queer and like everything that comes along with it. And I think it's awesome comparing it to where we came from, just like dumb college kids that like are drinking New Amsterdam.
Ugh,
Ugh.
gosh.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, so that's where I'm like, it's cool to see like where our paths have gone and we're like adulting, but also just embracing who we are now and like not ashamed of any part of it.
Right.
That's all, folks.